21 Fascinating Croatian Facts. Despite its reputation for bloody conflicts, the Game of Thrones series, as well as its ancient architecture, Croatia is a stunning beach paradise and a rapidly developing travel destination in Europe. Here are 21 fascinating facts about Croatia, a stunning European island. Number 1. The Guinness Book of Records originally listed Croatia as having the tiniest town in the entire globe. There are just 17 individuals living in the town of Hum. Hum is surrounded by walls, contains a church, 2 side streets, and a mayor. All the males in the parish cast their ballots on a wooden stick once a year to elect him. Number 2. For all fans of Game of Thrones series, you are familiar with the fact that one of Croatia's most affluent towns, Split, served as the setting for Marine's filming, especially the magnificent Klis fortress and the lovely ancient walled city of Dubrovnik. King's Landing in particular was filmed in Dubrovnik's old town. Other Croatian coast which served as the locations for the highly successful HBO series includes the island of Lokrum, St. Jacob Cathedral in Šibenik, and Kar National Park. All these filming sites and locations are now accessible to tourists. Number 3. Its wonderful outdoors, including 8 national parks, 11 natural parks, as well as 2 nature reserves, make up approximately 10% of the total land area of Croatia. When you consider it, that proportion is ridiculous. National parks make about 10% of this lovely nation's landmass. The magnificent Plitvice Lakes happens to be a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with lakes, waterfalls, valleys, and hills are located within those national parks. The region spans for kilometers in all directions, and the lake has a stunning turquoise color. Along with the Plitvice Lakes, Kar and Paklenica are also nearby. Kar, which is named after the Kar River, is most known for its 7 distinctive waterfalls. Paklenica has steep valleys, lush woods, and more land than it has water. Number 4. History and culture are everywhere. Of all the countries in Europe, Croatia holds the most UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, 14 products altogether. The collection of its historical curated heritage encompasses crafts like lace making as well as wood and toy carving. In addition to a variety of festivals, musical practices, and delectable cuisine abound. Number 5. The name of a rodent appears on the Croatian money. You did heard that right. The kuna, the name of the fuzzy, unexpectedly attractive marten, is also the name of the unit of currency in Croatia. Number 6. Talking of animals, it is said that Croatia is where the Dalmatian dog breed originated. All 101 of them. The region has been referred to as Dalmatia. Ever since ancient Roman Empire, the coastline is referred to as the Dalmatian coast. The dogs also has deep roots. Indeed, there are depictions of the breed as early as the 17th century. Number 7. Contains the largest truffle in the world. The truffles, oh my. The biggest truffle in the world is grown in Croatia, and they are incredible. It belongs in the Guinness Book of World Records since it weighs 1.31 kilograms. In relation to truffle hunting, Croatia is the greatest country in Europe. The abundance of truffles in Istria, Croatia's wine region, accounts for the presence of truffles in so many of their traditional dishes. You may arrange a tour to go truffle hunting for the day when you visit Buzet in Istria. Number 8. There was once a gladiator combat. It is called Pula Arena and resembles Rome's Colosseum nearly perfectly. However, this one is much more stunning and remarkable while being far less well known. Despite being more than 2,000 years old, it is in superior shape, built in the 1st century BCE. In the past, condemned criminals and wild animals engaged in combat at the Pula Amphitheater. It's one of the lesser known facts about Croatia, despite its size and beauty. Number 9. The majority of Neanderthals on Earth. There are 900 bones of Neanderthal people in the Neanderthal Museum in Krapina, an extinct subspecies of humans who lives until around 40,000 years ago. The remains were discovered more than a century ago in a local cave among the remains of other animals, including giant deer and woolly rhinoceros. Neanderthal tools as well as other relics provide evidence of their way of life. Number 10. Dead mummies in Vodnjan. Croatia's rough and mountainous nature is dotted with charming tiny medieval villages, which is one of the country's most incredible facts. From Psa, which Casanova himself referred to as a site of delicious wine and lovely ladies, to Vodnjan, a city of Gothic and Renaissance architecture where no less than 6 mummies may be found. The largest church in Istria, St. Blaise Parish Church, is where you may locate them. Number 11. It's always sunny in Croatia. Very bright in actuality, it receives more sunshine per year than Australia seems to be doing. Approximately 27-15 hours of sunlight yearly. Number 12. Vinkovci has been a populated city for 8,000 years. Vinkovci in Croatia is the oldest continuously inhabited city in all of Europe. For the last 8,000 years, people have lived there. Number 13. A cool sun salutation in Zadar. There is an installation like this. It was created by Nikola Basikoma, a local architect. Although it is unusual to see in a Croatian town, it is nonetheless really cool. A 22-meter wide circle on the ground that glows in neon colors is the sun salutation. The globe is illuminated at night after it has collected light throughout the day. Number 14. Nikola Tesla. Born and bred in Smiljan, Croatia, the renowned father of the Tesla automobile. In his hometown, you may see his restored home, which the Croats twice destroyed by bombing it in 1942 and 1992, a very modest museum space, and a brief Tesla film. Number 15. After the wind, a famous beach changes shape. Amazing fact. When winds are high enough, the lovely beach of Zlatni Rat changes form. On the island of Brač, Zlatni Beach is the most lovely in all of Croatia and takes a triangular form. Number 16. Blonde in Croatian is blue. Croatia's language has peculiar color blending, which is one of its distinctive features. This is a result of the fact that there used to be many fewer terminology for particular colors. Blonde persons are referred to as having blue hair in Croatia, just as how blue and bronze were characterized using the same term in ancient Greece, and how blue and green are sometimes used interchangeably in Japan. Number 17. There are a staggering number of 1244 islands, islets, and reefs off the coast of Croatia. In Croatia, island hopping is very popular, and it makes sense given how many there are. Less than 50 of them are inhabited, which is fascinating. Number 18. People struggle to understand one another since there are so many dialects. Really, while some claim that Croatian isn't really a language in itself, there are several dialects that vary from town to town. In fact, they differ so drastically that Croatians from a large city like Dubrovnik may struggle to grasp what those from, example, a little township in Istria are saying. Number 19. Dubrovnik continues to use its 1296-era medieval SOS. Clearly, this is a Croatian facts that you'll either find intriguing or disgusting. Despite being created 800 years ago, the Croatian sewage system is still in use today. The fact that Dubrovnik has the same forts, walls, and houses as well as the same invisible subsurface sewage system is more evidence of how unaltered the city remains. Number 20. Active landmines are found in Croatia. There are still live landmines from the war spread throughout the terrain, though it's nothing to be alarmed about. You are unlikely to unexpectedly enter landmine territory because all potentially dangerous areas are fenced off and well marked. Number 21. You're not feeling any of the fact. What about the most gorgeous sunset in the world? At least in Alfred Hitchcock's opinion. In 1964, Hitchcock captured a sunset in Zadar on camera, making it renowned all over the world. Well, it's not the official name, however a lovely sunset has always been worth watching. Well, I understand that the Game of Thrones sites and location is definitely at the top of every tourist list while visiting Croatia. Be rest assured, there are many other compelling reasons to visit Croatia's wonderful culture. Please like and subscribe for more.